Hello, everybody. If everybody is there, it's Trevor, and it's episode 107 of Trevor Talks It Through. So my last live stream on Friday, that was a bit of a mess. My streaming software went berserk. We're just gonna see if that happens again or not. So if strange things happen, try to tell me. The horrible thing was when it went berserk on Friday, I just started like a really long song. I was 10 seconds in. 10 seconds into the song, then all the streaming kind of went crazy, and I finished the song and I looked up at the notes, and I saw all these people were making comments. So I was like, oh my God, I must have nailed that song. That must have been awesome. I think I did an awesome job. They loved my song. And I looked at all the comments and they're like, we can't see you. Where'd you go? You've disappeared. Yeah, so hopefully that won't happen again, but who knows? Who knows? I mean, if I'm a live show and something goes wrong, I can usually do something. You know, microphone goes down, I just yell louder or go on one of the other guys' microphones. But on this internet thing, I have no control. So stuff starts going down, I just kind of go down. Yep. So we're going to hope for the best. Thumbs up. Hope we'll see how far we get. And it's a big show today. This is like the biggest one ever. This is the biggest ever. It's hard to believe because, you know, we've had some pretty huge shows. So today we're talking about Nathan Fillion. That was the topic you guys chose last week. There's a picture of him back there. Yeah, there he is. That's the dude back there. We're gonna be talking about him. And then I also have Chris Patterson. Chris Patterson coming in. This is a big get for me. He's in a big group called the Arrogant Worms. I had to go through the publicists and their agents and everything. I had to get it cleared by legal as well. There's a lot of things that I'm not allowed to ask Chris when he comes on, by the way. Lots of things. So we'll just be, you know, he's got the stuff he wants to promote. He doesn't want to talk about those scandals anymore. He's moved past all those horrible things that he may or may not have done. So we're not going to talk about those things. But Chris Patterson, he's going to be on the big screen not too long from now. Let's see if people are actually... Oh, yeah, some people are in. Okay, is the stream working all right for everyone so far today on the show? You can see me and hear me, and I'm not like... I'm doing that kind of stuff. Good. Oh, Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, Super Bowls. I love bowls, and big bowls. Super Bowls are great. Good. Okay. Well, we're just going to cross our fingers and hope that was just a weird thing on Friday. And that's what we're going to do. Okay. What do I have to... Okay, so before we get going, I like to do a little... I like doing a little something before... Oh, wait a second. I was going to... So we got Nathan. Nathan's on the show. And then we also got this guy. That's right. That's Chris Patterson, who I was talking about earlier. Chris Patterson right over there. Looking good. He gave up his modeling career to be in the Arrogant Worms. Did you know that? Yeah. Because look at him. Look at them there. Yeah, I like how everyone's just putting their likes in front of his face now. It's like, oh my God, cover that up. Yeah, okay. So before we get into all this, last week we did Lego. I think that's what kind of led into this whole Nathan thing, because we had that, right? The Lego Nathan, and people went, Nathan. Although Nathan had been, I think people had put him up as a suggestion another week. Oh, that's great. Okay. So there he is. But we're going to build up into that. I'm going to start with something completely unrelated here. So let's get him gone, and let's put up a picture of cute, adorable guinea pigs. Let's do that. Oh, someone's more excited about the Puppy Bowl than the Super Bowl. So yeah, I think they're about the same, I think. So let's do... so one thing I do is I go to schools. Used to be I would physically go into a school, but I'm not allowed to do that anymore. Nothing legal or anything like that. It's just the pandemic. But I went virtually into a school this week. Oh, my screen doesn't... I went and we wrote a song together about guinea pigs. So this is the song I wrote with the... I think it was 4 to 6 class at Sydenham Public School in Kingston, Ontario. So, like, you know, in the comments, don't go, oh, hey, you repeated that word in that song. Like, we wrote this with a class in half an hour. So I always ask what they want to do. They want to do a song about guinea pigs. And so that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna start the show off with a wonderful song that I wrote. Well, actually, the class wrote. I just kind of put it together about guinea pigs. Okay, Because we've had enough. There's enough other stuff. Who wants to hear we want to hear about guinea pigs. Okay, here we go. I'd say sing along if you know it, but it's the only people who know it are the kids in the class. Guinea pigs, they make us feel warm inside. Guinea pigs, they make life a better ride. Chubby and sphere-shaped, they have little noses, little bodies but no necks, shaped like potatoes. Have cute little whiskers, they don't have a tail, cute and furry, and they can eat kale. Solid rhyme. Guinea pigs, they make us feel warm inside. Guinea pigs, they make life a better ride. Oh, they only bite if they think you're a carrot. They're more fun to snuggle than a pet parrot. They eat and poop and play hide and seek. They make a lot of noise when they go week, 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 week. Guinea pigs make me feel warm inside. Guinea pigs, they make life a better ride. Guinea pigs make me warm inside. They make me sigh, make me want to cry. Happy tears, they take away all my fears. Everybody, guinea pigs, they make us feel warm inside. Guinea pigs, they make life a better ride. Incredible, petable guinea pigs. Guinea pigs, that's the guinea pig song right there. Guinea pigs from Sydenham Public School. They wrote that song. I think that's pretty good. I think it's a pretty good song. Yeah. So, yeah, that was the guinea pig song. Hope every... Yeah, oh, see, Kyle's going, yay, this actually works today. Yeah. Oh, so some applause for the guinea pig song? Yeah, awesome. So, I don't know, if any teachers out there, I do go to schools. Just so you know, I do all sorts of songwriting, creativity stuff. One of the 28 jobs I perform. That's right, 28 jobs. Okay, I think it's almost time to bring on Chris Patterson. Is it almost time to bring on Chris Patterson? I think it is. Let's get a picture of... here, let's get a nicer picture of Chris. There we go. There we go. There's Chris Patterson right there. He's hopefully going to show up on the screen in a second. I got to get my stuff going here. Yeah, last week... I've done 2 interviews now on the big screen, which is great. Last week we had Dave Ware talking about Lego. But Chris is not, he's just here to talk about, whatever Chris wants to talk about, really. Although I guess we can ask him Nathan Fillion questions as well, just to get down to the bottom of things. Okay, here we go. Let's see if I can get this to work here. So let's take off Chris. Here we go. And then let's put on... Okay, I got it. Oh, that's... Okay, wait, one second. Here we go. There. Oh, and I got full screen him. He's almost there. There he is. Oh, I got to move him a bit. That's not quite working for me. Where's this display here? Display capture. I should be able to move that. Okay, here we go. Just got it. No. Oh, why isn't that doing it? What's going on here? No. Oh, I see. I've got the display caption from last week too. There we go. There he is. Okay, now I can move him around. Stupid. Yeah, you just sit there, Chris. No one can hear you yet. Oh wait, let me. I'll have them hear you first. Okay, now they can hear you. Now, why don't you talk to them?
Now they can hear.
Well, I try to hear me. All right. I try to center you.
Oh, I see.
I'm trying
to.
Do
you want me
to
move?
No.
My chair also.
No,
moves.
there. I centered you.
No, okay.
Yeah. Oh no, I shrunk. Okay, I don't want to do it there. Yeah, there we go. I'm really actually quite terrible at all this stuff.
No, you're doing great.
No. Well, thanks.
You're as good at this as Drew Barrymore is on her show.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah. She does the same thing.
Oh, did she copy me? No, she probably started before me.
She might have started before you.
Okay. Well, I'll let her off the hook. Okay, so well, this looks like it's working. Can you hear me and Chris, people? Can people hear me?
Wow.
Yeah? Someone said, hey, Chris. Chris,
can you hear them?
Hi. They're saying hi. They're saying hi. Hello, Chris. They've said hi. Hi. Okay, so it seems to be working.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, so Sorry. Oh, I've just blotted you out. I got to move that out of the way. There. Look at this. This is a professional show, everyone. Because I got you on screen capture. So if I put anything over there, I just closed. Oh my God! Anyway, Chris, why don't you say hi?
This is what the Mike Bullard show could have been. Trevor.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I just closed the thing. I had the questions for you on. So now I can't really improvise anything. I'm not that quick. So here's Chris Patterson. So Chris, I think we'll start with the question that the arrogant worms always get asked, and I've started asking all my guests. So where did you get your name? Because it's crazy. It's crazy. So where did you get that, Chris Patterson?
Well, I think it was mostly from my parents. And my full name is Christopher David Kirk Patterson.
Oh, okay.
I don't think the middle names really have any family significance other than my parents liked those names.
Okay. Really?
So they named me all of those things. It does make some forms a little more difficult to fill out because Christopher and Patterson are fairly long. And I think my diploma was 2 lines. But it's Christopher Patterson. I think Christopher is the saint of traveling
and Christmas.
And
Isn't he the saint? No, that's about some other dude. That's right.
Yeah. No, I can't remember who it is. Yeah.
Okay.
But the little known fact, I was born the day after, I think. No, the week after our prime minister. He was born Christmas Day, 1971. Oh. And I was born New Year's 1972.
Okay, so then why aren't you in the cabinet?
I am.
Yeah. Okay. That's what. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Excellent.
Yeah. There's a little shadow cabinet. I'm in charge of the vaccine rollout.
Oh, you're doing a great job.
I just haven't been to a meeting yet.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to make it.
Right. Many people are giving you kudos on your choice of jacket today.
Oh, thanks. I just came from virtual church. I go to a church in Las Vegas, and I love this jacket. I got it a few years ago from my father-in-law. Actually, he thought that I needed this, and he was right.
That is a need. Okay.
Yeah, I love it. It's it doesn't breathe, but so I'll be sweating shortly.
Oh, okay. Here, some people are saying that the graphics were popping up in your face, so I've just turned them off. I've turned them off because I have that kind of power and authority, and I was able to actually find where to click this time, so that's important as well.
I do. I have a history of breakouts in my face.
So that was you. Okay. So there. Now I had some. I've gotten some questions from people on the internet. I'm also going to take a look at the scroll here, see if anyone knows. Most people are still just talking about your jacket. Yeah. Anyway. Okay. So Jones.
I think Rayon.
Jones said, "I love his album Small Potatoes." That's a terrible question. That's a statement. Actually.
Are you sure that maybe she just forgot the question mark?
Well, no. I do love his album Small Potatoes.
Oh, that's nice.
That's just after I asked people for questions, and he just said that.
Well, I mean, maybe she learned everything there is to know about me from that album, and there's no more mystery.
So you do have an album called Small Potatoes, then?
I do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's right here.
Oh, well, wow. You're really good at this. You got the product placement and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And then is that like your Blue album? It's for late night adult parties to listen to, or hi-fi stereos, or?
I mean, they can. I think, but it was originally made for children. But the album was made so parents wouldn't hate it. So I tried to make the music as interesting as possible.
So it's different than the Arrogant Worms, then, because everyone hates us. So
yeah, I was. So this was my big departure. It was clearly a solo effort. I wanted to make music that was that parents wouldn't hate, because kids songs generally get played like 50 or 60,000 times in a row before they move on to the next one. So I realized that I didn't want this to become like a Barney song that would have like parents like poking their eyes or ears out.
I don't know that Barney song. Poke your eyes and ears out. I'll have to.
It's pretty good.
Poke your eyes out. Poke your eyes out. Now you can't see anything. Now poke your ears in. Poke your ears in.
Yeah, and then he switches the ears for the eyes in the third verse.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna have to look that one up. That sounds great.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let me see if anyone's talking on the stream here. I have a couple of questions for the Facebook, but the stream people showed up, so I should reward them. See if anyone
would like to be an island in that stream.
No, people are just making statements. It seems nice. Oh. Chris is okay. Love your jacket. Yes, I like small potatoes. Oh, FNAF just said Francisco, all caps, 4 exclamation marks. Just so you know.
Wow. Yeah.
And what a great jacket! You basically just dazzled them. You bludgeoned them with your jacket. They have nothing to ask. I'll go back to some questions from the Facebook. Then I got a question here.
Okay. Because I'm not usually known for my fashion, so that's
why
this is really nice.
Yeah. Okay. What was Kyle asked, has Chris done anything new during COVID he didn't do before? That's actually a really good question. I'm going to pretend I thought of that. That's really actually a good one. So Chris, I was just wondering, have you done anything new during COVID you haven't done before?
I don't think so. I mean, like anyone else, a lot of indoor time. I guess I painted some bedrooms in the house, which I wouldn't normally do. Just while people were sleeping. And
are these frescoes you're doing, or?
Yeah, they're self-portraits mostly, just on the ceilings for the kids.
Oh, that's nice. Daddy's watching you. Yeah.
It's cute. But nothing super sort of crazy, I don't think. I haven't learned any baking skills or knitting or anything like that. I mean, obviously my fashion sense got a little better during COVID.
Right.
Yeah, I mean I haven't learned to draw.
You haven't? Good.
I'm still not very good at math.
Excellent. Good. You're keeping it real is what you're saying. You're not changing yourself just because of COVID.
I don't, because then COVID wins, right?
Right.
And,
that's important.
You're not going to change me.
I think a lot of people can take that home,
Yeah.
Okay. So some people are, they're starting to ask questions now.
Okay.
Carolyn wants to know where your headbands are today.
Oh, let's see. I thought I had one with me actually. I'll have to find one. But I'll find one shortly. I thought I had one in this room, but I still do have lots, and I might, because I was actually when I first got on here with Trevor, my hair was not very good.
No,
and I've since fixed it a little bit, so I don't actually mind how I don't mind how it looks right now. I'd recently trimmed my beard yesterday, and only got halfway through, and then the clippers ran out of batteries, so I had to wait for several hours for that to charge up again, but only half my face was done.
That's a really fascinating story, Chris.
Yeah,
that's good. No,
sorry, what was the question?
I don't even know anymore. Okay, another one from the Facebook that is a previous, and then there's a bunch of questions coming in now. I'm going to get to those in a second. Judy Russell of the famous Kingston Russells, of whom we are perfectly. She's following the hard hitting interview techniques. She wants to know, who is your least favorite arrogant worm and why? But she wants to really, she's really trying to stir it up here.
Well, I mean, if you consider all my self-loathing, I guess I would be the first, my least favorite worm.
Mm-hmm.
But I think, let's see,
who would it be?
Maybe Chris? who filled? I'm just trying to think of who filled in. Maybe Gord Thompson.
Oh, poor Gord. Oh, Gord's
lovely. No. I think
way nicer than us.
I think it's a tie between Mike Ford and Gord Thompson. Probably two of the nicest people in the world. Wow.
You're like a politician, just throwing people under the bus, right?
Yeah.
You guys, I'm not working with you guys right now. Under the bus,
it's
you
not
go.
my fault.
Wow.
No, it's because of the provinces are taking care of it.
Oh, okay. It's the province's duty. Okay.
It's the provinces. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what's in the stream here. There's a lot of questions coming in now. When someone's asking, what is your favorite memory? Oh, no, I like this one first. What is your earliest memory of Trevor? This is good because it's Trevor focused. So it's like I'm talking about you, but it's really talking about me.
Yeah.
So I like this. Yeah.
Okay. So since you're the only one that can see those questions, I would say,
I told you you could follow the stream. I said you could set something up, pick your own question, but you said no.
Well,
this is what happens.
the summer between my first and second year in university, I lived at Earl and Aberdeen, the famous Earl and Aberdeen in Kingston, and you subletted a room, and you also, I think you wrote and directed the Robin Hood Prince of Cheese Queen's Players show.
I did.
So
it was
that
fabulous.
was it was great. I was Robin Hood, and it was a marvelous summer show, a little looser if possible.
Yeah.
And I think, well, that was also the first summer that the Arrogant Worms were like doing a lot of busking, and then I think you won the busking competition that year. I worked at a hamburger place where I had to sing, and it was just it was a magical summer. It was a magical summer. And I think I'd met you before through Queen's Player shows, but that was when we probably had more time spent. But I think you were still like going off and touring a little bit, in like hopping in the Horizon and going off and doing stuff.
Oh, maybe even... you see, just mentioning the word Horizon, you've just excited somebody on the chat.
Oh, that's good.
Someone's going to be screaming it now in all caps, just so you know.
Is it Mike?
No. Oh, yeah, it might be. He works at the same time. His stream is like the same time as mine.
That's true.
I think my numbers are better. I think he's getting like, mid-20s and I'm in low 30s generally. So we're neck and neck.
Wow.
And those numbers, those aren't, well, actually, those are actually the numbers. It's not like those are thousands. Those are the actual numbers. Right. We're up to 38 at the moment. 38. You're drawing. Wow. You're drawing well, Chris, is what I'm going to say.
No, that's good. That's good. But yeah, those are my first memories.
Yeah. FNAF has already said, did someone say Horizon all caps?
Okay. There you go.
4 exclamation marks, 4 question marks. Yeah. He's really on top of the punctuation.
Yeah. Okay. I don't even know if we've done that song live with me and the band.
No, I don't think we
maybe once or twice.
Nope.
Maybe.
I don't think so.
And it wouldn't have been the whole song.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's having a renaissance. Well, it can't have a renaissance because it never had a first time. It's like, it's not having a second wave because it never had a first wave. It's having, it's having its first major infectious event. Okay, let's go through some more questions here.
It's a variant.
Somebody just wants me to get some dirt.
Like just go dig some up.
Licks.
Outside?
Somebody said licks. I think they're referring to the restaurant, or they're asking you to do something else. Licks.
Yeah, they're referring to the hamburger place that I worked at for that summer.
Okay.
Yep. And, we had to sing songs while being splattered with grease and fire.
Okay. Oh, there's a couple of good ones here. Do you have a favorite hat?
Oh, that's a great question.
That is a good question.
Well, currently my favorite hat is a University of Texas Longhorns hat. I have a big head and hats don't always look good on me, and I'm not saying this one does, but it fits really well.
Okay, good answer.
There's that.
That's a solid answer.
Yeah. And I like toques. I like to wear toques as well.
And do you have any pets?
I do.
It's a very pet focused stream here. People really like to know about people's pets. So
for sure. Well, my family, we just got a cat just before Christmas, and I think he's just a few months old. A little orange cat named Richie.
Oh, that's a nice name for a cat.
Yeah, he's cute.
Okay. Well. Oh, what is your favorite Lego creation? Last week we were talking about Lego. Do you have a favorite Lego creation that you or your children have made? Or how about a broader question about your opinions on Lego, if that's too specific for you, Chris?
Sure. Well, I mean, I'm in favor of Lego, but I think as a parent of children who did like Lego, the stepping on it is never comfortable in bare feet. That's a universal experience, I think. But I liked making. I had the Star Wars Lego a little bit when I was younger, and I think I got my son some of that as well, and that was fun to make.
Good.
So I think Star Wars Lego is fun, but I also like it when I like changing the hair on the Lego people, and some would be bald, and then I always liked the Lego hair, which I. You're
a real builder then, focusing on the hair of the minifigures.
Exactly.
I love Lego. Yeah. I changed the hair and put the different hair on this one, and
but I could also put like the hair on like top of a building, which was fun too. like on the chimney. You could put the hair on the chimney.
Okay, well,
or just put someone's head on top of the building.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bit abstract.
Yeah, okay. It's going to a bit of a dark place.
Oh,
so I don't know. Let's see if there are any more questions here. Someone said I grew up with your music, but is that your music or the American Worms music?
I don't know.
I'm not sure. It's
Depends
sometimes
how old they are.
it's hard to get the second question out here.
Well, it's possible that someone grew up with the Kids album because it's like 10 years old now.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Huh.
10
How
years.
about that? 10 years old.
Yeah. Yeah, it's around that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Maybe even more.
Wow.
No, no, my kids are turning 12. It's almost 12.
Oh, okay. It's almost. Oh,
Yeah.
That's good. You should have a little party for it.
I should.
Somebody's asking what comedian. This is another. This is another one of those questions that I should have kind of thought of, but I just didn't put the work into. What comedian makes you laugh the most, living or dead? I don't think that means the same comedian, both living and in a dead state, but any comedian.
Right. Yeah.
Wasn't exactly clear, but that's what I think that means.
Well, Don Rickles.
Don Rickles.
He made me laugh out loud, and I got to see him. I cashed in some airline points and went to Atlantic City and saw Don Rickles. Probably 8 or 10 years before he died, so that was pretty magical. I listened to like Steve Martin albums when I was younger, which I quite enjoyed.
Yeah.
I like Chris Rock. I think Ricky Gervais's stand-up is good, although I almost prefer if Ricky Gervais is just talking to people. That's kind of funny, or just sort of mocking people. Yeah, those are my favorite comics, I think.
Okay.
And David Letterman, I discovered some of his older stuff, like his old sets and stuff that just somehow existed on video, and that was good stuff too.
Well, that sounds interesting. Okay, last call, people, for questions for the fabulous Chris Patterson from the supergroup The Arrogant Worms. I mean, we're lucky to have him on this show. We're so lucky.
Busy.
He had a lot of different options of things to do this morning.
I could have been on Mike's stream.
Yeah. Well, Mike's stream is also on Sunday. Yeah, I know we have competing streams. It's amazing that we got such a small market and decided to even divide it smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, stay tuned for mine next Sunday.
Okay, here's the last question here. And then it's up to you if you want to play a song or not. I'm not going to make you because, it's up to you. I don't know about you, giving away your art for free like I do every day. So here we go. A dream person to work with other than Trevor and Nathan Fillion. Oh, we didn't ask you about Nathan Fillion. That'll be next.
Oh, yeah.
Dream person to work with. So who or a group, who do you want to work with?
Oh wow, that's a great question.
It is.
Well, I would like to love to do a movie with Drew Barrymore. I think that'd be nice.
What kind of movie is it? What are you thinking? Like, is this I think action adventure comedy type of deal? That's what I'm kind of picturing. Or are you straight up romantic comedy?
Probably action adventure romantic comedy,
like Romancing the Stone.
Yeah, a little bit like that. Where
I don't know why that is the one that entered my head.
maybe we're like maybe we're two parents who are actually estranged, and then some sort of action adventure episode happens where we come back together and we realize that we can't live without each other.
Can I play the one-dimensional current love interest that is wrong for her and treats her badly? It has no redeeming qualities. Can I be that guy?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Mike gets a role too. What's he?
Wacky neighbor. I think.
Yeah. Maybe he'll put an accent. He'll have an accent.
I think if he was Austrian or something like that, it would be, and he was just sitting on his porch. But I think if I come to, the home that she lives in now with you, and you're like cutting the lawn wrong or something like that, that'll be,
I think that's pretty good.
We're looking for mundane here.
Yeah. Okay. So if there's any movie producers in the stream today, what do you think we need to get this going? 10 million, just to start it off. We can get other producers coming in later when we got the.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
For sure. And we can just improv it. Like, we don't need writers or anything like that. We can just And I think Nathan Nathan knows Drew Barrymore, so I think.
Okay, so I guess finally, what is your, I don't know, what is your opinion on Nathan Fillion? The hard questions here. What has he done to you, Nathan Fillion?
Other than provided me with years and years of entertainment, and really, well, he's a snuffleupagus a little bit, and a pokeroo, if you will, for our TV Ontario audience.
Right.
Because I had heard about this fellow Nathan Fillion that you and Mike knew from the days back in the Fringe, right? The Edmonton Fringe. And he was this person. I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. He was on a soap opera, and then then he started doing more and more and more. And then I thought, oh, that's cool. Maybe he'll actually maybe I'll meet him one day. And he was in our symphony video, but only because he happened to be in Edmonton visiting home. So I've never met him in the 25 years that I've been in the group. I've never met him. And I don't think you and Mike have seen him, right, in that 25 years either, right? So that's my connection.
Well, that was very thoughtful, and
but
makes people think too.
No, I enjoy the rookie on the television, and I think it'd be delightful to meet him one day, because he is such a big part of the Arrogant Worms lore, but in a perfect way of not being actually involved
in any way. Well, that one thing, he was in the symphony thing, that was nice, but besides that, no, not at all. Just that guy we knew who, did pretty good for himself.
And then we know a couple people like that, and some talk to us a little more frequently, like Chris Hadfield. I
remember when he was at the Edmonton Fringe, just working up his astronaut show.
Blast off, he called it, I think, right?
I didn't think anything of it at the time.
No. Couldn't be anything. It was just a little RMC guy with a mustache at that point. It's true.
Well, this has been fantastic, Chris. Just like being back in tour in the van in the first half hour of the tour before we're sick of each other. And then it's up to you. Do you want to sing a song for the people or not?
Yeah, sure. I could do Francisco.
FNAF was a little excited about hearing Francisco, so.
Okay. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Let me just set up here.
Okay. Yeah. Get your gear set up.
Set up.
Okay.
I found my.
Yeah, you got that thing.
Got kind of wires everywhere.
Okay. I didn't know you were sick.
That's funny.
Yeah, thanks. Just like being on tour right there. Yep.
Wow, you're so Trevor, I have a question for you.
Who
do you
you're turning this around, I see.
Who are your talk show influences? Like who are you trying to emulate?
I'm you mainly. You're my main influence.
Oh, okay.
I think you actually named my show. Didn't you come up with Trevor Talks It Through? Because I've just called it the same thing as my previous. I think you came up with that. Is that vaguely? Is that a memory?
Yeah, I think so.
Mine?
Yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. Sounds like something I would do.
Yeah, I think you did.
That's good.
That's good.
Right, but are you are you a Johnny Carson?
No,
are you Bill Maher?
Don't say that to me, please. No.
Are you? Oh, Norm Macdonald had a show for a bit.
I would love to be Norm Macdonald, but that is.
I almost mentioned him.
He almost can't handle being Norm Macdonald. I mean, it's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dennis Miller had a show. I don't know if you're.
I don't. Yeah.
Maybe that's Dennis Miller.
Maybe I don't have one. Maybe that's why it's so unsuccessful.
Well.
Yeah.
Well, I mean. Maybe. Well, remember when Brent Butt, we did Brent Butt's talk show?
Yeah.
And he just drove around in his van.
Yeah.
And that was at the Vancouver Comedy Festival or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was fun. I liked that.
I liked that
good.
too.
I don't know.
Yeah, same
Mike Bullard, we did his talk show. Didn't you do Deanie Petty?
Yeah.
The show?
The show, yeah. Well, you know what? I have to save stuff for my memoirs as well. So
yeah, that's true. But I don't think you ever did Shay Carla, did you? The Carla Collins.
No, never.
Vehicle?
Did that
No, that's true. No. Okay. Anyway, so I can do.
Yeah, I don't have a. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll work on that.
Okay.
We'll work on that.
Okay.
Francisco, the fantastic ferret. A ferret is an animal with 4 legs and a tail, smaller than an elephant and bigger than a snail. Francisco is quite curious and active when awake, but he can sleep a lot, like 18 hours a day. Francisco, the fantastic ferret. Don't sneak up on him when he's sleeping, because you might scare it. Francisco, the fantastic ferret. Ferrets are good at hiding because they are quite small, but their eyesight isn't great, so they might run into walls. Ferrets do a war dance made up of sideways hops, but they're pretty friendly and can use a litter box. Francisco, the fantastic ferret. He really likes donuts. If you have one, please share it. Francisco, the fantastic ferret. The lady who lives down the street always pinches my cheeks. I showed her Francisco and she let out a shriek. He jumped up on her head and then into her purse. Then he jumped back out again before it got much worse. Francisco, the fantastic ferret. I bought him a cape, but he refuses to wear it. Francisco, the fantastic ferret. I went to school one day, forgot my show and tell. The girl beside me showed a bag full of seashells. The teacher called my name and said that I was next to show. Who popped out of my backpack but my Francisco? Francisco, the fantastic ferret. He loves rock and roll music. If you play it, please blare it. Francisco, the fantastic ferret. Cha-cha-cha.
Wow. That's a life-changing song. That's
Thank you. There's a lot of songs about little furry things today.
Yeah, that's true. We need more little furry things. Yeah,
we really do.
We
really do.
Yeah. Well, that was great, Chris. Hope you have a fabulous rest of the day. Staying in your house forever.
No, I'm gonna leave tomorrow, I think.
Oh yeah. Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I just to the backyard and then back inside again.
Hoo-wee.
But that's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah.
Well, so we're gonna say goodbye to you and let you get on with your day. So I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Well, thanks for having me, Trevor. It's great to talk with you.
In front of your face.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's thanks for all those hard-hitting questions. I'm gonna go and reflect in my journal.
Okay, that's good. That's a good thing for you to do. Okay. Well, we'll see you back on tour in. Actually, no, we'll see you next week. Oh, this is when we get to plug that thing.
Oh, yeah, we plugged something.
A week from today, Arrogant Worms are doing our 3 people sitting around playing songs. Special Valentine's Day. Valentine's. I almost said Valentine's.
Valentine's.
Valentine's Day show. Arrogant Worms Songs of Love. Sunday. 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. Tune in on the Facebook and the YouTube and the Twitch.
As long as it's working.
And I might wear a jacket like this. You never know.
Ooh, wow, you're really getting them interested.
Maybe one of my favorite hats.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. People are really interested in the accoutrements, I think.
I mean, you gotta, it just proves you can shine up a turd.
Yeah. Well, I think we're going to end it right there, Chris. I think we're going to end it right there.
Okay.
It gives people even more food for thought. Okay, I'm going to put you off into cyberspace. I'm just going to...
Okay, thanks. Put your lyrics up again.
Okay, yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, okay. There's Chris. He's gone now. Okay, I ended Chris. Oh, that was nice, wasn't it, everyone? Little visit. Okay, I can take these out. I don't want that on anymore. I don't want that on. Let's put a picture up. Where's the display capture? That goes away. So we're going to get back to the regular show now. Back to, what the heck were we talking? Nathan Fillion. Okay, where's my Nathan? Here's Nathan. There we go. Back to Nathan. So that was nice. Yeah, it was a nice visit, wasn't it? That was a nice visit. Snazziest jacket on the internet, people saying. People are thanking him for coming. So, wow. Chris ate up a lot of my time. I got to really zip. Well, I guess there's no reason. I can just drag on until everyone leaves even. So Nathan Fillion. We're going to get to Nathan now. So I met Nathan. Should I do that photo or just his let's put it general. Let's put his big face back on. There we go. So, Nathan Fillion. As Chris kind of said there, we kind of have a vague connection to Nathan. So Nathan's from Edmonton, and he was in a group, theater sports group out of Rapid Fire Theater Sports in Edmonton. And I met Nathan for the first time at the Orlando Fringe Festival in Orlando. That's why they called it the Orlando Fringe Festival. In Orlando, Florida. I don't know. If there's other Orlandos, there might be. He was down there doing theater sports, and we were there. I think that was one of our first festivals ever as the Arrogant Worms. And yeah, I knew I had to go. I rummaged through all my crap that I have because I was pretty sure he gave me his business card, and I found it. So here we go. Here we go. Here's Nathan Fillion's business card from 1993. It's pretty minimalistic. I guess I should have scanned this or something. Yeah, it's got a parrot on it. Parrot, and the Guinea Pig song earlier established that guinea pigs are better to cuddle than parrots. So here's his business card from 1993. I wonder if I should. And when I found it, I also found this. He drew me a map. Here's a map that Nathan Fillion drew me in Orlando to go and hang out, right? To go hang out, And his phone numbers, got his phone numbers there. I'm not going to show them, but he drew me a little map from where the festival was, and we could, go say hi to him. And I kind of took it. It was awkward because he was giving me this stuff, and I was just like, who's this dude, right? Who's this dude? Why would I hang out with this guy? I'm in a group called the Arrogant Worms one year, and so I took his number and stuff. I humored him, like, yeah, sure, I'll totally call Nathan. Totally call you. Yep. And that's mostly it. That's mostly my personal connection. Yeah. Anyway, I got that. I also found when I was going through this, I found the business card from Wes from Three Dead Trolls in a Baggie that he gave me from around that time too. Little did he know that soon the Arrogant Worms would accidentally steal credit for all of his songs of Three Dead Trolls in a Baggie. Life was different, innocent back then. Is the map still active? Well, it's not actually a computer map, FNAF. It was on a piece of paper. It was before but it was the map is from where the festival was, down 104th Street. This is in Orlando. And then down, he was right on the corner of 105th and 104th or something like that. It was just hanging. This is the billet he was at in Orlando. Yeah. I think it was a billet. I don't think they rented a room. So there you go. And then later on, Nathan, when he was in town for Christmas and we were filming our symphony show, he did a bit. We weren't there though. He just did a bit about trying to get into the show and not being able to. It's pretty funny. I think it's on our DVD. If you look up his official credits on IMDb, you see 3 worms and an orchestra listed. Yeah. Yep. So those are my personal collections. Besides, I can go get on to more generic. Someone said come over from Twitch. Twitch is being evil. Oh, weird. Okay. Man, I don't know what the heck is going back with this stuff. Okay, I'm just going to keep on talking. I'm going to assume things will work out. So Nathan, we, like Chris said, we knew him as this guy in theater sports. And then I knew him as this guy who went on the soap opera. Let's get soap opera. Let's get rid of Nathan Face. And let's get on soap opera Nathan. So here he was. He was on, there we go, One Life to Live. I find this fairly embarrassing photograph from that time. There he is. There he is over on the side there. On that, right there. Making a smoochy face. That's him as the young, hot guy. Yeah, he was on that for a while. And in his one interview, he had a full-page write-up. He listed, they asked them all the standard questions, and favorite band, he actually put the Arrogant Worms, but I couldn't find that anywhere on the internet. Maybe I imagined it. Anyway, so that was him there. And then let's move along. Then he was Pizza Place. Pizza Place Nathan. How many guys? 2 guys, 1 girl in a pizza place? Remember that one? It was with that other Canadian dude who did okay. I have no connection to the, Deadpool dude. Yeah, he was on that show, although my math doesn't add up with this photo. So it's like 2 guys, a girl, and a pizza place, and then another guy and another girl. I guess that was the original title, but it was too long. I think that was the problem. Did anyone watch that show? I saw a couple episodes. It was all right. I liked that show. It was okay. I didn't watch much of it, though. And then what happened after that? What are the songs? I have some songs I was going to sing. Oh, I'm not there yet. Okay, and then that ended. Then he did our symphony show, which was awesome, and then he went on this little show called Firefly. I don't know if anyone heard of this. He only lasted a season. I'm joking. I know most of the people on this stream are big, huge Firefly fans. Yep. And someone watched it on One Life to Live, maybe? Okay, so Firefly. Someone said I always look for songs, and there was a little theme song for Firefly, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the theme song for Firefly. Super short. There we go. Let's get that one. So here we are. Firefly. There we go. There we are. Sing along if you know it. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black, tell them I ain't coming back. Burn the land and boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me. There's no place I can be since I found serenity. You can't take the sky from me. There it is. That's the Firefly song. I don't know if that is a different name. I found it just by Googling Firefly theme. It must have a real name to it. I played it. It's all right. It's okay. But I thought once I played it, I thought it would sound better as a punk song. Because the lyrics are very punk, actually. So I'll just do that quickly, just to amuse myself. Take my love, take my land, take me where I cannot stand. I don't care, I'm still free. You can't take the sky from me. Take me out to the black, tell them I ain't coming back. Burn the land and boil the sea. You can't take the sky from me. There's no place I can be since I found serenity. But you can't take the sky from me. Anyway, I just thought that was, I don't know why that came into my mind. So that was, there was Firefly. There's Firefly. Firefly song, and my special version, punk version. I think they should have gone with the punk version. That other version's fine. It's just a little slow and mellow. That's all right. Okay. So then he did Firefly, and I know less. I didn't. You people are gonna think less of me now, but I didn't watch Firefly. Yeah, I'm coming clean. I haven't watched it yet. I keep on meaning to. I just never have. So I know. I'm just gonna watch the viewership just dip on my stream now. There's gonna be. I'm out. Oh yeah, and someone sent in Serenity as Lego. That kind of ties into the previous theme, which is nice. So then the next thing, and I did watch this next thing, was the Dr. Horrible thing. Dr. Horrible. I did watch that. I think that was like during a... And by the way, someone was noticing, like, are there flies around Chris's head? That's just my bad lighting on my blue screen. I've never got the green side to work. It was just basically, I set it up every day. And this time it was working. There was a lot of light from outside coming in, and now that light's gone, and then it messed up my green screen, and so deal with it. That's all I'm going to say. So they're not, you can imagine they're little flies. Let me just imagine that. So those, the Dr. Horrible's sing along whatever show. I did watch that. That was pretty awesome. And I found a song from that. Yeah, no, I'm totally, someone's saying, I think you'd like the show. I'm totally sure I'd like the show. I just have to, it's just one of those things. Like when I did this, when I was setting up for this show, it's like, oh, I still haven't watched Firefly yet. What's wrong with me? It's not like I don't have time at the moment, right? Yeah. Oh, Twitch is still being aired? Oh, that's too bad. Okay. Captain Hammer. He was Captain Hammer, Dr. Horrible, and I've learned a song from this. I've learned a song because Captain Hammer has a song, and it's pretty good, actually. It's a pretty good song, I gotta say. I like this one. I like this song. I'm gonna play it and try to do it justice. When I did meet Nathan, I remember like one of the, it's one of those people you meet and you just go, wow, look at this guy. Tall, handsome, He's funny. He's nice. And you just go, and you go, because he's got all that stuff, and he's like, it's one of those things, just like, he's got all that stuff going, and he's also a nice guy. That's the worst part. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. It'd be way easier if he was, talented and handsome and all that stuff, and was a jerk, and then you could go, yeah, you know what? I met that guy. Yeah, he may be that, but you know what? He's not. He's always super nice. Yep. Okay. I'm gonna do this one. This one's called "Everyone's a Hero." It may not feel too classy, begging just to eat, but you know who does that? Lassie. And she always gets a treat. So you wonder what your part is, 'cause you're homeless and depressed. But home is where the heart is. So your real home's in your chest. Everyone's a hero in their own way. Everyone's got villains they must face. They're not as cool as mine, but folks, you'll know it's fine to know your place. Everyone's a hero in their own way, in their own not that heroic way. So I thank my girlfriend Penny. Yes, we totally had sex. She showed me there's so many different muscles I can flex. There's the deltoids of compassion, the abs of being kind. It's not enough to bash in heads, you've got to bash in minds. Everyone's a hero in their own way. Everyone's got something they can do. Get up, go out and fly, especially that guy, he smells like poo. Everyone's a hero in their own way. You and mostly me and you. I'm poverty's new sheriff. I'm bashing in the slums. A hero doesn't care if you're a bunch of scary alcoholic bums. Everyone's a hero in their own way. Everyone can blaze a hero's trail. Don't worry, it's not hard. If you try real hard, you will prevail. Everyone's a hero in their own way. Everyone's a hero in their way. There you go. Everyone's a hero. That's a nice song. I like that one. By the way, Nathan doesn't go up to that high note at the end. I do that. I think it's the only thing I am capable of that he is not better at me at doing is that one note that I can hit there. He just sang it down the octave. Yeah. I think it should have been up there, really. Yep. Nowadays they would just use the technical stuff just to pitch him up. Yeah, I like that song. Nice song. I like that song. I might put that on my request list. That one. Okay. So what else do I know about? Oh, so that was Dr. Horrible Nathan, and then he went on this little show called Castle. He had a lot more of that serious face going on. He was still funny, but he had a lot more of the what's going on here face. See, I can't do that face either. Because if you can do that face, then you can be in those TV procedurals, as they call them, where you're figuring stuff out. Man, can I try? Didn't work, did it? I just don't have. I don't have it. Can't do it. So I saw a few episodes of Castle. It was fine. I like Dr. Horrible better. I really liked the Dr. Horrible thing. That was awesome. And I think he's in a new show called The Rookie. I think he's in that. The main thing I see Nathan in now, the way I see him most of the time, is this here. This. See this all the time. This is when I mostly, there's Nathan again on my, Yep. This might be his most famous 3 seconds of work. There we go. I think that's his most famous 3 seconds of work. Okay. So anything going on in the stream here? I don't know. I don't have a lot to say about, any questions about Nathan? I mean, I'm not an expert on Nathanness, unfortunately. Should have brought a Nathan expert on. I'm coming up to the big finale here. I've written an epic song about Nathan, and it takes a while to sing. Yeah, you see that GIF a lot? Yeah, the GIF of 2000. Yeah, he got a lot of work. I don't think he gets paid for that, though. I don't think there's any remuneration that goes on with being turned into a GIF, which is too bad. Too bad. Okay, I'm gonna do my big Nathan song. Here we go. So let's put this Nathan up there. I'm calling this one Silly Canada Nathan. There he is. I can make him a little bigger than that, can I? Let's make him a little bigger here. Let's bigify him. There we go. There you can see him better. There we are. There we are. There we go. So I am going to sing the epic song now. And this is I've been pretty pleased with myself with this one. I shouldn't build it up like that. But I spent way too long writing this following song. Way too long. So much time this week. Oh my God. And I think it has more words than any other song I have written. Not that Mike has written, but I don't think I've ever written a song with so many words. Okay. Let's hope I don't mess it up. I want to do justice to Nathan. Okay, here we go. Let's say epic. Oh, people are cheering epic song. Oh my God, maybe I've built it up too much. Okay, here we go. Let's get a little bit of verb going here. So a little. Okay. Stretch. In the land of Alberta, in the city of Edmonton, a baby boy was born with the name Nathan Fillion. At the time he looked a lot just like a baby, but he grew into a man once he got through puberty. And he did some local acting and also theater sports. And he got a part on One Life to Live and moved to New York, where he played Joey Buchanan on that soap opera. Then he moved to LA to be on the show Two Guys, a Girl, and a Pizza Place. Nathan Fillion, 1 in 7.8 billion. Although there's probably other Nathan Fillions, this one takes the cake. Nathan Fillion, the facts of his life I'm feeling in. If he were steak, he'd be filet mignon, but he is not a steak. Now where did I leave off? Something about steak or cake or pizza, any of which I could really go for now, but there was something I was gonna tell ya. Yes, Nathan, that's right, Nathan. His next big show was Firefly, where he played Captain Malcolm Reynolds, a lovable scoundrel type of guy who did all sorts of things while wearing a brown coat. Well, I actually didn't watch the show, but people who did tell me he was just trying to keep his ship afloat. Oh, it's probably not a very good analogy, afloat. Because you can't be afloat on space, can you? You'd be afloat in water. You float in space. Everything floats in space, right? So the ship would be floating in space, but it wouldn't be afloat in space, I don't think. What was I talking about? Nathan Fillion, 1 in 7.8 billion. Although there's probably other Nathan Fillions, they're not as popular. Nathan Fillion, he is sometimes silly in the roles he plays, even the villains, and this song's about him for sure. Well, Firefly ended, but Nathan did not. He went on Buffy, the Vampire Slayer, and the Housewives Desperate. And then he was on a show called Castle, where he played a character's name whose name was Castle. And when your character's name is the same name as the show, you know you've made it pretty big. You know, just like House or Kojak or Joni Loves Chachi. But actually, you know you've really, really, really made it big when your character name is not only the same name as the show, but it's the same name as you. So your name and the show name and the character names are all the same, like in Seinfeld or Newhart or Dr. Phil. And that's why I know that soon there will be this awesome show called Nathan or maybe Fillion, and there'll be 2 billion episodes. And Nathan Fillion will play Nathan Fillion on the show called Nathan or Fillion, or possibly even Nathan Fillion. And they'll open up the Nathan Fillion Million Civilian Pavilion in Edmonton, a town when you're off in Chilean. Nathan Fillion, 1 in 7.8 billion. Although there are other Nathan Fillions, they'll have to write their own damn songs. Nathan Fillion, never call him Jillian, or late for dinner, or Lillian. Just call him all day long. Nathan Fillion, Nathan Fillion, Nathan Fillion, Nathan Fillion, Nathan Fillion, Nathan Fillion, Nathan Fillion. There we go. There is the epic Ballad of Nathan Fillion. World debut. Oh, world debut. There we go. Yeah, that was a lot of work. There you go. How are people doing? Oh, there's some applauding. Very epic. Yes. Was it epic? Okay, it was epic. I don't know what to do with this song, though. Maybe I'll post it. Maybe I'll record and put it on the internet there. See what happens. Yep, that took me a lot of work. A lot of effort. So let's get into, sorry, I got a little, it always takes me a second because I have to open up my Twitch account to get the poll going. So thank you. This is going to be, I'm just going to start thinking about your topics you want to put into the stream there for next week. And I'll start to get this going here. Here we go. And then we'll start to do the poll for next week's topic. So there are some announcements. I have announcements, housekeeping business. Starting next week, there will not be a show. I'm going to start doing the show every other week. Because the more it turns into a show and the more learning and stuff I'm doing, I'm finding it's taking a lot of time, which is fine. And I want to keep on doing it, but I'm going to do it every other week. I'll keep doing my Friday request one every week for now until I'm allowed outside again if the pandemic ever ends. But this one I'm going to do every other week. So I'm starting a new poll here. Topic. Here we go. Let me move this so I can. Okay. So let's see what ideas we have in the stream here. Okay, carburetors. Yes. I'm going to list it first this time too. I'm going to have a hard time finding an expert on carburetors, but I don't care. I can do it. Because I kind of want to write a carburetor song. History of the Worms Part 2. Yeah, I think it's been long enough. History of Worms. Okay, it's been a long history of, especially now that I'm giving myself more time. History of Worms 2. Let's do the 2. Remember, I'm just picking what I see here. I'm not trying to. The Friday shows I'm still doing every week. Still doing it because I don't have to do any prep. I just show up, and if the damn streaming works, I just take requests. Oh, did I miss some other? Oh, by the way, people helped me out on the internet with some of those rhymes. By the way, forgot to mention that. I didn't come up with all those rhymes. I asked people for rhymes with Fillion. So, Jonathan Colton. Okay, I have got some vague connections with Jonathan Colton as well. I can tell the story of him letting my cats out when he stayed at my house when I wasn't there. That's a good story. He left me a giant lobster, though. Aha! Piquing interest now, aren't I? He's actually, Jonathan Colton has stayed in this exact building I'm in right now. He did a show nearby, and him and Paul and Storm all slept in this very building that you're seeing here. Isn't that interesting? I shouldn't wait. It's kind of a teaser if I ever do that one. Okay. Thesis update. Oh, okay. I don't think this is going to get many votes. I can do one more. I've got 4 topics, which is enough. Anyone? Spatulas? Spatulas. I'm going to put spatulas. Spatulas. Okay, here we go. Spatulas. Okay, excellent. Start poll. There we go. Starting the poll. So as we wrap up this show, I've also started up, I've revived my Patreon page. I used to have a Patreon page for when I was putting out songs every month, but I'm not doing songs, just to see if I can get some support for this show. And also, I'm writing new Very Grim Fairy Tales, and I'll be posting one a month on the Patreon page. And the only people who are going to get it are going to be my patrons. I tried to put the link in the description. I have no idea if that worked. If you want to become a patron, just join up on, just go to patreon.com and put my name in, Trevor Strong. It'll pop up. If you go at the highest level, I will kill you in verse. I will write a nasty nursery rhyme where I kill off all my highest level patrons once a year in delightful ways. So there's a bit of thing for you. So let's take a look. We're almost to the poll results. Almost to the poll results. Almost to the poll results. They're coming in. They're coming in. Let's go see the poll results. Here they are. Poll results. Let's view the results. And the winner is, for next week's topic, History of Worms 2. Ooh, my thesis did very well. And Jonathan Colton also did well. Nobody wants carburetors or spatulas. What's wrong with people? Anyway, well, my thesis might eventually make it. I did turn my thesis is a song. If you Google Trevor Strong creativity and education, you will find a video somewhere on the internet of me singing my thesis. So it does exist. History of the Worms 2. Okay, next week's History of the Worms 2. Oh, maybe I'll just bring Chris back, because that's when Chris shows up. Oh, maybe I'll bring John in. Maybe John would want to be part of it. I'll ask John if he wants to do it. Okay. So I'm just going to go to the official show's over. Like I said, the patron thing's up there. And yeah. Next week, the Arrogant Worms Sunday afternoon is going to be the special Valentine's Day show. And I think that's all the stuff I have to say. Okay. Valentine's Day show. So 2 weeks. Sorry, someone's already correcting me. 2 weeks from now is the next Trevor Talks It Through. Thank you for correcting me there. I'm still getting used to it myself. So I'm going to do this twice a month. I think that's a good number. It gives me a little more time to prep and not go too crazy. Because I'm meeting my committee on my thesis on Monday, so I have a feeling I'm going to have a whole bunch of academic writing to do for the next couple of months, which is okay. 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. So the Valentine's Day show is next week, all the worms, and then my show is the week after. Yes, very good. Hope we're all clear. If you ever get confused, just go to the Arrogant Worms webpage, and I put up all these as events, and that is an easy way to find out what's going on. Events on the Arrogant Worms page. Thanks, everyone. I think that went fairly well. I hope it sounded like the Twitch stream was being a little awkward, but everything else seemed to go okay. Good. Excellent. Thanks for coming by. I'm going to wave bye-bye now. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. It's good to see you.